In the remote village of Blackthorn, the air is thick with the weight of untold secrets. A full moon hangs low in the sky, casting an eerie silver glow over the dense woods that surround the settlement. It is said that no one dares to enter the forest on these nights, not even the bravest of souls. Daniel Kane, a wildlife biologist, arrives in the village, unaware of the horrors that await him. He steps out of his dusty truck, his boots crunching on the gravel road. The villagers eye him warily, their faces pale and drawn. A weathered sign creaks in the wind. Blackthorn, population 86. At the local inn, Daniel meets the innkeeper, Martha, who reluctantly hands him a key to his room. Her hands tremble as she warns, "Stay inside tonight. Lock the door and don't open it for anyone, or anything." That night, Daniel lies in bed, unable to sleep. The inn creaks with the weight of the past, its shadows long and menacing. Just as he begins to drift off, a sound pierces the stillness. A long, mournful howl that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere. The next morning, Daniel ventures into the forest, determined to uncover the truth. He finds a clearing littered with strange twisted branches and the remains of animals. The ground is clawed and scarred, as if by something far larger than any wolf. He collects samples, his scientific curiosity overriding his growing unease. In the village archives, he discovers an old journal, its pages yellowed and fragile. It belonged to Annalise Whitaker, a healer accused of witchcraft centuries ago. Her final entry chills Daniel to the core. "Betrayed by the ones I sought to save, I curse their bloodline. Under the full moon, their descendants will know my pain. They will become beasts, driven by hunger and rage." As night falls, the villagers gather in the town square, their faces etched with fear. Daniel learns of the curse that has plagued Blackthorn for generations, a curse that turns the afflicted into werewolves under the full moon. He realizes too late that the howls from the night before were not from ordinary wolves. Suddenly, a scream tears through the square. A villager falls to the ground, clutching his chest. His body contorts grotesquely, his skin splitting as thick fur emerges. The crowd scatters in panic as the man, now a beast, lunges forward, his eyes glowing with feral rage. Daniel runs, the werewolf close behind. He dives into an abandoned barn, barricading the doors with trembling hands. From the cracks, he sees more figures emerging from the forest, half human, half beast. Their howls echo, a symphony of terror. Desperate, Daniel recalls a passage from Annalise's journal about breaking the curse. To end the cycle, one must face the beast beneath the moon's light and pierce its heart with silver, born of the earth it haunts. With no time to spare, he fashions a makeshift spear from a silver candlestick he finds in the barn. As the werewolves close in, Daniel steps into the moonlight, his heart pounding. The leader, towering and monstrous, charges at him. With a scream of defiance, Daniel plunges the spear into the creature's chest. The werewolf lets out an ear-splitting roar, its body convulsing before collapsing. The remaining beasts retreat into the shadows, their howls fading into the distance. As dawn breaks, the villagers emerge from their homes, their faces filled with a mixture of relief and grief. The curse is lifted, but at a terrible cost. Daniel leaves Blackthorn, his mind heavy with the memories of that night. The forest stands silent once more, but the legend of the werewolves lives on, and as he drives away, the faint echo of a howl lingers in the air, a chilling reminder that some curses never truly die.